Have you ever tried frying tofu and ended up with soft, soggy pieces that were all wet and didn't turn out as expected? Instead of forming a beautiful crispy golden crust, tofu quickly loses its crispiness while the inside becomes dry or chewy. Today, I'll share a few simple tips to help you fry tofu perfectly crispy and golden on the outside, soft and fluffy inside, with a crispy crust that stays crispy much longer, even when it's cooled down. Let's start. First, prepare the amount of tofu according to your needs. Then cut each half into 2 long strips. Now put the whole block of tofu on a dry towel. Fresh tofu has a lot of moisture. If you fry it right away, that excess water will make the oil splatter and make it hard for the tofu to get crispy. It will also lose its crispiness much faster. After placing it, cover it with another layer of dry towel and gently press down. Don't press too hard. Just let the dry towel slowly soak up the excess moisture on the surface. You'll notice the towel getting damp quickly. That's the excess moisture that, if still in the tofu, will prevent it from forming a crispy crust. The drier the tofu, the faster its surface crisps up when exposed to hot oil, creating a beautiful golden color and a much crispier outer layer. After the dough has absorbed some moisture, cut each stick into bite-sized squares. Don't cut them too small, as small pieces lose moisture much faster when frying and can result in a dry, chewy center. Pieces of this size will keep the center soft and tender, while allowing the outside to puff up into a wonderful crispy shell. Next, heat the pan. This is a simple step, but many people often skip it. When the pan is evenly heated, add a little oil and swirl the pan gently to coat the entire surface. This thin layer of oil creates a natural non-stick layer that prevents the tofu from sticking to the pan or breaking when you flip it. Wait until the oil is completely hot. Then add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. The salt helps draw out excess moisture from the tofu's surface during frying, resulting in a quicker, crispier exterior that stays crispy much longer after removing it from the oil. Next, sprinkle a tablespoon of cornstarch into the hot oil. This is a tip that not many people know. A small amount of cornstarch helps reduce oil splatter very effectively, especially when frying ingredients that still have a lot of moisture, such as tofu, fish, or meat. Thanks to this, frying becomes cleaner, safer, and you don't have to worry about hot oil splattering all over the kitchen. Once the oil reaches the right temperature, gently add each piece of tofu into the pan. Don't drop the tofu too forcefully, since it's still very soft at this stage. Even a slight impact could crack the edges or break the pieces apart. You should also avoid overcrowding the pan. Every time you add food to hot oil, the temperature drops. If you add too much tofu all at once, the oil won't be hot enough to form a crust immediately. Instead, the tofu will absorb more oil, making it greasy, less crispy, and not golden. For the best results, fry the tofu in small batches to keep the oil temperature stable. During the first fry, use high heat. Don't stir or flip the tofu right away. At this stage, the surface is still very soft. Moving it too early can easily cause the tofu to break or lose its shape. Instead, let it fry undisturbed for a few minutes, until the bottom has set and turned a light golden color, then gently flip each piece. If you flip carefully, you'll notice the surface remains intact without cracking or breaking. This is one of the most important steps to create a beautiful crispy crust, while keeping the inside soft, moist, and smooth. After about 6 minutes, when all sides of the tofu have turned light golden, remove it from the oil immediately. Don't wait until it's deeply golden. The purpose of the first fry is simply to create a crust and help the tofu hold its shape. Right after taking it out of the oil, put all the tofu into a bowl of cold water. This is the thermal shock method that many professional chefs use to create an even crispier crust. Soak the tofu in cold water for about 1 to 2 minutes until you see the pieces slowly sink to the bottom of the bowl. That's when they've absorbed just the right amount of water. At that point, remove them immediately. Don't soak any longer, or they'll absorb too much water, increasing frying time and affecting the final texture. Place the tofu slices on a dry cloth to absorb the remaining moisture. This small step is definitely worth doing. The drier the surface, the less oil will splatter, and the tofu will be crispier and more evenly golden in the second fry. Now reheat the oil and wait until it's completely hot before frying again. This is the critical step that determines the crispiness of the tofu after thermal shock and drying. The outer surface has set, so you can return all the tofu to the pan more quickly without worrying about it breaking like the first time. As soon as the tofu comes into contact with the hot oil, you'll see the pieces start to puff up. The moisture retained inside gradually turns into steam and expands, gently pushing the outer layer out to create countless thin, crispy layers. That's the secret to the crispy layer lasting much longer, while the inside remains soft, moist, and not dry. Continue frying over medium-high heat to keep the oil temperature stable. Gently flip the tofu occasionally so all sides get evenly cooked in the hot oil. Within a few minutes, each piece will gradually shift from a light yellow to a beautiful dark golden color. You'll also notice the surface starting to puff slightly, forming tiny bubbles, like the airy crust of a crisp pastry. This is a clear sign that the crust has reached perfect crispiness. Finally, take the tofu out of the oil. Now you'll be amazed by the results. Each piece is golden, evenly puffed, and absolutely delicious. The outside is crispy and irresistible, creating a satisfying crunch with every bite. Meanwhile, the inside remains soft, flavorful, and rich, retaining all its natural moisture. Dip a piece into the sauce, and you'll experience the irresistible contrast between the crispy shell and the sweet, mild flavor of the dipping sauce, along with a hint of heat, fragrant garlic, and a refreshing lemon aroma. With just a few everyday ingredients, you can create crispy tofu that's just as good as restaurant quality. That's it for this video. If you have any comments or thoughts, please leave them below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a like. And remember to share this video with your friends and family. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for your support. Goodbye, and I'll see you in the next video.